Hi, I'm Destiny with Classically Modern Interiors, and welcome to the chair. Now, this is going to be a place for us to slow things down a bit, a space for us to sit, talk design, and be intentional about how our homes make us feel. So, during the holidays, our homes become more than just spaces. They become places where our families and friends gather. Our homes hold memories, conversations, laughter, and even sometimes a little bit of holiday chaos, which is always a good thing. But when it comes to holiday decor, we want our homes to feel elevated, but also effortless, and cozy, but also not cluttered, and beautiful, but livable. During the holidays, the last thing that we want is for our homes to feel like a showroom. And with classically modern interiors, I've always had the philosophy that I create homes that you never need a vacation from. And that doesn't stop whenever the holidays come. So, in today's episode, we're going to talk about how to create holiday decor in a timeless and intentional way, no matter what your style is, whether it's classic, modern, or somewhere in between. So, let's talk. Sit down, take a breath, and let's talk holiday decor. Welcome to the chair. This is a space for us to slow down, talk design, and get intentional about the spaces that we live in. I'm Destiny with Classically Modern Interiors, and today I'm going to introduce to you how to bring holiday warmth into your home without overwhelming it. Now let me start by saying none of us are going to be redecorating our home every single month. Instead, I'm going to show you how to break up your decor for the seasons. So since it's January, let's talk about the fall and the winter. Now, bringing warmth into your home for the fall and the winter isn't about adding more stuff. It's about adding the right elements. And during this season, textures really, really shine. And one of my favorite textures to use is leather. I like it so much because you can really just use any color of leather and it's really going to ground your space. You can do anything from a leather chair like this one that I'm sitting in, an ottoman, throw pillows, two other materials that I really like to use during this season, faux fur and boucle. I probably 80% of the time whenever I'm decorating during these seasons, I like to use all three because it just instantly makes your space feel more luxurious and elevated. With the boucle and the faux fur, really all three. I mean, throw in a throw pillow, a throw blanket, very cost effective, is instantly going to change the space into something that feels warm and cozy and that's inviting. Moving on to color palette, let's just say across the board, no matter what the season is, we're going to go neutral. Going these bright colors, you might like it right now, but I can promise you in a few years, you're going to get sick of it. And with Classically Modern Interiors, we're really trying to create that space that you never need a vacation from, a space that feels like a spa when you come home. The majority of us are very busy, and when we come home, we just want to relax. The colors that we use in our interiors have such a psychological effect on us, and it can affect how busy our minds stay. So that being said, neutral base, no matter what the season is. For the fall and the winter, our accent colors, we're going to stay very, very rich, warm tones that are going to continue that cozy feeling with the textures that we've already discussed. So let's go browns, dark greens, rich blues, rich reds. I think I've personally never used the ruby yet, but I'm thinking about it more and more as Valentine's Day is coming up on us. I recently just did Valentine's Day decor for a restaurant, and I used a lot of those deeper reds, and it was so classically beautiful. I mean, I can't explain the ambiance that we created in there. Speaking of ambiance, that's my next point. We really need that ambiance during the fall and the winter. It's cold outside. We want to be cozy. We want to be with our families, and feel warm, and we want the homes to feel welcoming. So that being said, a candle is such an easy way to bring a beautiful ambiance into the room. The fire from the candle, especially if you can get the ones that are the wood wicks and you can hear like the sound of the crackle if you don't have the luxury of having a fireplace. Not only is a candle going to bring the ambiance, it's going to bring the aroma. So the second that you walk in the room, you're going to smell those, warm ambers, leathers, whatever smell you prefer, but it's going to instantly set the mood and make your space, again, feel elevated and luxurious. Lighting is so important, no matter the time of the year, but like extremely important for me in the fall and the winter. So we never want to go bright LED lights. I always buy warm white bulbs for the lamps. A lot of the time I really just go antique because we want to create that whole feeling of just being hugged and encased in your home, and just feeling like you never want to leave. Moving on to the spring and the summer. Same concept. Materials, we're going to go linens. We're going to go lighter. So we're going to go linens, quilts, maybe sheer or just light filtering curtains. In the spring and the summer, we really want to bring in the sunlight, the natural sunlight. So we don't so much, like in the fall and the winter, we're really depending on, our lamps, our overhead lighting, because it gets dark so early. In the spring and the summer, we have the luxury of the good Lord's sun. So those lighter materials. Color palette in the spring and the summer, we're going to go. Okay, so this is where people who like color can actually kind of bring a little bit of that in, but reel it back. Like, don't get too crazy. Like I said, the effect that bright colors can have on people who have anxiety, especially people with kids. Like if you ever notice you're at a playground or a library, they always have, the primary colors, like the very, very bright colors. That's because those colors keep your brain active and keep you excitable. So if you are one of my clients, and you're searching for a place where you can come home and relax, even in the spring and the summer, let's go. You can get brighter, but let's find a medium tone greens. Really my favorite way to bring in that spring and summer feeling is to bring in greenery. Again, candles, we can circle back to that. Something that smells clean and fresh and floral is really gonna just instantly lighten up the place as soon as you walk in there. So yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna say our decor should change with the season, but I still want it to be true to you. By all means, it's your home. I want you to be happy. You don't have to be like me and go neutral completely. But if you have any questions, you can comment down below. I will address it in the next one. Please like and subscribe, of course, because we're trying to grow this business. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. Get ready, pull up a seat, and let's talk decor and design.